Hi everybody, welcome back to Mr. Woody's Gaming Channel. I wanted to make a short video today about Star Citizen size comparisons in-game as of right now, and just basically how far they've come and how much larger the ships are going to be, because as of what we have in-game right now is nowhere near comparison to how big the ships are actually going to be. So let's check out a smaller ship. I don't know if this is actually the smallest. I believe the M50 might be. I'm not too sure, but this is the P-52 Merlin. And walking around this, it is tiny. It's a single-seater, just like what you would expect. Single-seater ship. Looks freaking awesome, like a luxury BMW type of deal. P-52 Merlin. And then you start going into your smaller, the first start of multi-crew ships. This right here is a Cutlass, and it is a Cutlass Black, I believe. And oh my god, when I first saw the Cutlass come out, and it had that, and you could definitely walk in it and have multiple chairs in here for people to sit down and multi-crew this ship. I was totally amazed and mesmerized, like, oh my gosh. A pilot, a co-pilot, you know, you have a couple of chairs right here, a top turret gunner, another chair, and then cargo room. Definitely a pretty cool ship. And you know, just like the Avenger, just having this right here, this cargo ramp, it's like totally amazed. Just mesmerized almost. And then we start getting into the medium to large multi-crew ships. I wouldn't even say large. These are probably the small multi-crew ships as far as multi-crew ships go. But I guess the Cutlass would be something like a medium, and then anything bigger than this would be just ginormous, which it's starting to get that way, and you'll see in a second. But yeah, here is the Andromeda, the constellation. It's freaking huge, like amazingly huge, and it's beautiful. I used to be, every big ship that comes out, I'm in love with it. Just like that ship right there in the background, that's my Retaliator. And just to give you an idea of how big this ship is, I'm gonna go up in here, and that's the engine room way back there. This is your cargo area. This is your living quarters, and just to show you, it is a living quarters. Hopefully this table will work, and I'm sitting down in it. I just wanted the table to pop up, but I guess not. Yeah, so. And then we have the bridge, which is over here separated with the new redo of the Constellation series, which I absolutely love. You got some turrets and stuff. And here's the bridge, and like you could see the little ship right there. And a piece of rubber hose that somebody left on the glass. But yeah, let's check out the, if it'll let me. Let's check out the Retaliator now. Alright, so this is the Retaliator. It's almost the same length, I believe, if not longer than the Constellation. It is not as roomy, per se, as the Constellation. The one thing I gotta say I love about this is the back stance, but it's just massive on the inside. There's two different sections. You got your rear section and you got your front section in this ship, and it's pretty roomy. I wanted a ship that was huge. This is actually the one I personally own. It is not here, just access in the PTU. But yeah, we have little rooms over here, a lot of washroom area. You have your rear areas for the torpedoes and engineering and turrets and such on both sides of this. There's a little engineering room right here on the left. And then you go to the front, you have a little more torpedo bays here. You have your pilot's turret, and then a little captain's area, so to speak, or a resting area. And then you also have an upper deck. which is where your escape pods are, and some weapons, and another turret, I believe. And yeah, here's all the escape pods. So I was like, oh my god, it has a double deck ship. It's freaking amazing. Had to have it. Got it. In love with it. And then Star Citizen goes and does this. Bam! Look at that door. Bam! Freaking crazy. Bam! It's got like 2 control centers out here because this thing is just so much bigger. Bam! This thing only fits in the Revel in York, and they had to create a bigger hangar just to put it in here. This thing is so huge. It has 3 stories inside, 3 decks. It's freaking crazy. Absolutely huge. I mean, just walking up to it, it looks small. You can tell it is triple the size of the of the Retaliator as far as height goes in the actual structure. Beautiful ship. Just massive though. Massive. And this is nowhere near a big ship in Star Citizen World. The Banu Merchantman, I believe, holds 5,000 cargo, somewhere around 5,000. This holds 3,321 cargo units, and I believe that includes the fuel and how they separate the cargo units. Bam! Here's the cargo bay. Look at all these seats right here. I mean, there's not seats like that in any other ship. You could fit a lot of people in here on top of the actual crew. Bam! Here's the cargo balcony for the 2nd story. It's got ladders that go up. Did someone say Jeffries tubes? Yeah, and I just climbed up this huge ladder, and here's another one. Yeah, it's big. It's totally big. It's freaking huge. I think it comes with like a free 24-hour chef for the first year that you own it. No, that doesn't. That's not true. The captain gets his own study on top of his own quarters and a weird little snuggie. It has a 7 crew max, I believe. But as you can tell, with all them chairs in the cargo hold and a whole bunch of seats like this everywhere, well, I think that's the only one in here, but you can fit a lot of people in this ship. And we're on the second level right here, and it's still pretty huge. Oh, I just lied. This is the 3rd level. But yeah, this Star Citizen is crazy. It's the amount of detail, the amount of work that these great artists and developers have put into this game is freaking amazing. So definitely kudos on them for being awesome. Let's see if I can find the ladder instead of climbing down the stairs. Is that it? No, is that it? No. Oh, there it goes, I think. No, I'm lost. Yeah, I just got lost in this ship. Because that's what happens when you make a freaking huge ship. But yeah, and like I said, this is nowhere near the bigger ships that are going to be in here. Like, just like the Bengal Carrier or the Idris or something like that. I believe the crew in those kind of ships is like 50 to 70 crew, and this is only 8. And look how massive it is. It's so massive that you can just get lost in. I'm sitting here climbing ladders. I'm just trying to get to the floor. That's all I want. Just get to the floor so I can get back out. But it's too big. But yeah, and I believe this ship is only like 90 meters long. Yeah, it's very tall, but it's only 90 meters long. And there are ships that are a lot longer than that. Like, I can't imagine what the whole E would look like, or the Idris in person would look like. I doubt that he would even fit in this hangar, which is freaking amazing, mesmerizing. I don't know, it's mind-blowing how huge these ships are going to be in Star Citizen. So I just want to say thank you to all the Star Citizen team, Chris Roberts, Ben, Lando, everyone, for making the game that it's going to be the closest thing that you and me and normal people are going to have to actually traveling the stars and seeing what a space simulation would really be like. So thanks, big thanks, and thanks to all of you for watching this video this long, and thank you for hitting the like button and subscribe and sharing. But yeah, really appreciate it. If anybody wants to play with me in the verse, in the PTU or in the live version, doesn't matter. Add me, Mr. Woody, no spaces, on your contact list. Alright, so everyone take it easy. I hope you have a good one. We'll see you next time.